So we're back with our guest host, the man with the plan for Fort Merrifield, the beard, fellow Gamecock, Danny Kelly. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
So we're going to swing it on down. We're going to talk about the thoughts of the week. So the NFL Week 1 has just
Before
passed.
we do that, though, can we talk about how you've been, like, rapping and introducing people in the last couple of days?
Yo, listen, Academy, I need my Grammy because that was like 2 good bars and 2 good weeks. Don't play with me. But anyway, Week 1 has just passed in the NFL, and we've seen some very spectacular games. So obviously, do you think this season is going to be very interesting?
Yeah, I think it will be, honestly. Like, I don't think there's like a clear-cut favorite per se right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, the Patriots already lost. The NFC, I mean, I think the Packers are pretty good. So we'll see how good the Packers really are this week against the Falcons.
I think the NFL is going to be interesting, but the bigger question is why in the NFL are ratings down right now? If we all think that the NFL is interesting, I mean, we have a whole show about it. We love the NFL. We're all avid junkies, but the ratings have been down for the last couple years, and even for the last week or so, the ratings have been real down. So what do you think is the reason for that, D?
Well, a lot of fans are going back and say it's the protest against Colin Kaepernick. But then again, you had recent reports about Hurricane Irma, which just came, and we just don't know. We just really can't tell. So, but swinging it back to the main topic, I think the NFL is going to be interesting because the Cleveland Browns. Well, obviously that offense sucks.
Hold up.
But wait a minute.
He just said the Cleveland Browns is why the NFL is going to be interesting.
Let me tell you something.
I asked him to make a bold prediction last week. He said the Patriots were going to win it, but now it goes to the Cleveland Browns.
Let me tell you something. Listen. You got Cleveland. They doing things. Like
you got
what? The Indians.
All right. That's not
the Indians.
That's not the football team, though.
LeBron.
The football team.
You don't say Cleveland Cavaliers. You say LeBron because that is LeBron.
That is their team, but I'm just saying. You say Cleveland's going to be interesting, and you haven't mentioned one player on their team.
The rookie quarterback.
What's
I don't know
his
his name. Kaiser. Whatever his
Where
name is.
did he play college, do you know?
He played at Notre Dame.
You're right. Good job. All right, you named someone.
See, he thinks I'm stupid.
I did not say he's stupid. I did not think that he's
but
stupid.
I think the Cleveland Browns are pretty good. That defense actually held up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And obviously Kaiser, he may be the future of that team, but you know, in recent years, there have been a lot of quarterbacks that could have been the future of the Cleveland Browns, but we just don't know. But their defense is on the rise. But a lot of people are upset and shocked with the loss of Joe Hayden. You know, he obviously went to Pittsburgh and he played against them in Week 1, but we just don't know how it's going to
That just didn't look right,
It just didn't look right. He's number 21. I've been saying him when number 23 for so long. I wanted a 23 jersey.
We were watching that at a restaurant going like, oh my God.
But obviously, I really like Cleveland. Another trait that I like is Matthew Stafford. Obviously, he's getting paid a lot of money this year. He's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and he's certainly playing like it. Freaking love Matthew Stafford. Danny?
Well, so far I've been impressed with. I was impressed with the Panthers last week against the 49ers. They had a sound victory.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
Panthers fan.
Yeah. Impressed with that. I was impressed with the Packers against the Seahawks. I was impressed with how yesterday I was impressed with the Texans. They had a good game against the Bengals. So far that's all mine.
I mean, I got a lot of disappointments. You know, I'm a Colts fan. Obviously, we only scored 9 points. That is 9.
Wait, you didn't ask me what I was looking forward about, D. What did I think about this week? Is my opinions not important to you?
Your opinion is what? Because you were going to say something about Washington. Something about Washington you was going to mention.
No, I was going to mention how great the Colts... never mind. I'm going to talk about the Packers defense because, I mean, the Packers defense was great.
The Packers?
Yeah, the Packers defense was great. You heard that right. The Packers defense was great. You want to talk about the Rams? The Rams scored 47 points on
49.
the Colts.
You gonna get my score?
I'm pretty sure it was 47. We can look it up and put it on the bottom who was right. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it was 47 to 9 or 47 to 6. I don't remember. But anyway, the Rams did score a lot of points, but I was more impressed with the Packers defense. This whole offseason, people were like, yeah, the Packers have Aaron Rodgers. They're going to outscore teams, but they don't have a defense. And they just stopped a prolific offense in Seattle. That was what I was mainly impressed by.
Well, I'm going to go and say the Rams defense because the Rams actually held the Colts to 9 points.
That's Scott Tolzien.
That's 3.
He's nobody.
That's 3 3-point shots in the NBA. That's horrible. But still, they held them to 9 points and they had 2 pick sixes and that defense was really good.
Can anybody name who's on the Colts though right now, D?
Why?
I'm just asking because nobody knows. That's it.
Dante Moncrief.
Okay, anybody that's not a Colts fan.
Which one?
T.Y. Hilton.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you said 2, right?
I'd said name anybody, not
Frank Gore.
All right, but I'm just saying, the Colts is not that great of a team right now. If they did that with Andrew Luck on the field, then we can talk about their defense. But that was Scott Tolzien not knowing what he was doing and throwing picks every other drive.
Oh my God. Well, the Jets.
They still suck.
The Jets are terrible.
I'm
Moving
sorry.
on.
Yeah, there's nothing to say there.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the last thing. The Pats losing to KC. Obviously, the defense isn't that good, but the defense, they've never been good.
We were talking about Boston fans last week, and oh my gosh, it's just funny to see their reactions. Like going into the season, they're like, "We're the best team in the league. Brady's getting 6 definitively." Now after week 1, it was only one game. It was only one game. They're talking like they were going to manhandle the Chiefs. They did not look good at all on defense.
All right, so we're going to switch it on over to baseball. We got the Cleveland Indians, a.k.a. according to LeBron. Shout out to LeBron. I've been mentioning you a lot in this episode. But LeBron has called them the Cleveland Indians.
Did you see his video?
Yeah, I seen this video. I need to give me an app because he getting paid for that. But still, like, the Cleveland Indians, according to LeBron, they've won 22 straight games. They almost lost against the Kansas City Royals last week, but they looked
If it wasn't for Francisco Lindor, he had a great at-bat to tie the game in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs, I think that was. And they tied the game, and they got it to keep going. I mean, in baseball, there's always moments like that have to keep a streak alive, and that's what makes it just one of those moments where you're going, oh my gosh, where's their movie? We saw the Oakland A's movie a couple of years ago with Moneyball after their 20-win streak. So are the Indians going to get a movie next year?
I don't know, but Danny, how do you feel? How far do you think they'll go?
I think the Indians definitely have a shot at making the World Series this year. I mean, the Astros have been struggling a little bit. Mm-hmm. I think that the Indians are definitely the best team in the AL. And then you look at the NL, the Dodgers have been struggling heavily. Like, I'm actually shocked the Dodgers are so bad
Yeah,
right
because
now.
they started off so well.
Yeah,
they
they were on like record pace to be like one of the best teams ever. Now they're terrible. So I don't understand what that happened. But yeah, I think the Diamondbacks are good. I think the Nationals are good. So we'll see. Postseason's shaping up pretty well.
Speaking of Diamondbacks, if there was a most improved team in the MLB, the Diamondbacks will be that team because they look pretty good as all right, Ben, what you think?
No, I mean, they look very good. I'm not saying. No, I was just saying, I don't know if they'd be the most improved team in the MLB. I mean, there's teams like, heck, Boston improved greatly this season.
Boston does that all the time. Like, they're sorry one year, then they win the World Series.
Okay, I'm just
year.
saying, but the Diamondbacks, yes, they're great to watch, but like, they're probably the most improved team in the NL. I just don't know if they're the most improved team overall.
Who's your most improved team overall?
Oof. Heck, I'm gonna say the Indians. To be honest, they improved. Yes, to the 1 seed, they made it to the World Series last year. But I'm gonna say they improved that roster with Edwin Encarnacion and adding more depth to their rotation and to their pitching staff. I'm gonna say the Indians, and that's scary because as we mentioned earlier, the Indians are probably the team that everybody needs to look out for heading into the postseason.
Any more comments on it?
Well, if we're talking about most improved teams, I think the Brewers were really good this year. They were really bad last year. This year they're actually still in contention for the wild card for
and
the
now they've
National
gone on a
League.
nosedive.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna make the playoffs, but still they're way better this year than they were last year with Eric Thames and Travis Shaw's pretty good. Their pitching rotation's been pretty solid.
Shout out to Carson Mason, who had the privilege of covering the Brewers.
Shout out to Carson Mason from the DG Daily Gamecocks. She does a great job, and she's not a Milwaukee fan this year.
No, but she got to cover
Milwaukee.
them for this summer for her internship.
Pretty good.